आले का सगळे? हम्म. Yes. Okay. Fine. So let me ask that question again. Hmm. What was the question? काय होता question बाळांनो? Motion of pendulum. Okay. Let's draw a pendulum. Let's draw a pendulum. Sir, motion of pendulum is 1D, 2D, 3D. बोला बाळांनो. 1D, 2D, 3D. What is your thought? Vaidehi, think again. Is it the motion on the straight line? No, it's not the motion in the straight line. How many coordinates are changing? How many coordinates are changing? Only two coordinates are changing. Okay, only x and y coordinates are changing. So it means z coordinate is not changing. Okay, are you getting this? When the pendulum is here, its xy coordinates are some different. Here xy coordinate different, here xy coordinate different, here xy coordinate different. It means, sir, motion of pendulum is a two-dimensional motion. Sir, actually pendulum is moving on the straight line. No, sorry, my mistake. Actually, the motion of pendulum is on the arc of the circle. I should have said arc of the circle. Okay, arc of the circle. This is the part, and this point is now, this point is actually the center of the circle, and the pendulum is moving like this. Are you getting this? And you know circular motion is 2D motion. Circular motion is a 2D motion, and this is the part of the circle. Arc of the circle is part of the circle. Up to this point, everyone clear? Everything clear about 1D and 2D motion? 1D 2D motion, and about the some types of the motion. Okay, some particular types of the motion. One is linear motion, second is circular motion, then third is oscillatory motion. Okay, very good, fine. All right, now let us discuss the next point. The next point is about scalar and vector quantities. Sir, that we already know. So guys, let us make simply note of it. Okay, आपल्याला ऑलरेडी माहित आहे. सो फक्त आता नोट बनवूयात. सगळं रिवाइज करायचं ना आपण. So please give the example of linear oscillatory motion. Okay, have you seen the sewing machine? कपडे शिवायची मशीन बघितली का तुम्ही? Sneha has asked one example of linear oscillation. Swing or the pendulum are sir angular oscillation. पण कपडे शिवायची जर तुम्ही मशीन बघितली बाळांनो, तर त्याला एक निडल असते. ओके, मराठीमध्ये त्याला सुई असं म्हणतात, इंग्लिश मध्ये निडल असं म्हणतात. दॅट निडल goes down, up, down, up, down, up, or up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Motion is on the straight line. Motion is also oscillatory. So linear oscillations. आहे की नाही गंमत? पुढं जाऊया पुढं. चला लिहा. स्केलर क्वांटिटीज एक रिव्हिजनचा पॉइंट आहे, लिहून घ्या नोट. स्केलर क्वांटिटी, the quantity or the physical quantity, the physical quantity. You can use the mobile in the landscape mode. लँडस्केप मोड म्हणजे मोबाईल आडवा धरू शकता. ओके, म्हणजे कसं मोठं दिसेल तुम्हाला. द फिजिकल क्वांटिटी, the physical quantity which requires only magnitude, for its measurement, for its measurement is called scalar quantity. Is called ते पुढे आलंच scalar quantity. The physical quantity which requires only magnitude. फक्त magnitude ची गरज आहे, डायरेक्शन ची गरज नाही. डायरेक्शन ची गरज नाही. मॅग्निट्यूड म्हणजे काय काय असतं बाळांनो? मॅग्निट्यूड म्हणजे काय काय असतं? मेजरमेंट साठी काय काय लागतं? 3 गोष्टी लागतात. हाऊ मेनी थिंग्स वी रिक्वायर फॉर दी मेजरमेंट? सर 3 थिंग्स. फर्स्ट इज नंबर, येस, एक नंबर लागतो. सर सेकंड इज युनिट, येस, युनिट लागतं. And third is direction, number, unit and direction. The combination of number and unit is called as magnitude. So magnitude चे दोन भाग आहेत बाळांनो. ओके, मॅग्निट्यूड चे काय आहेत? दोन भाग आहेत. काय आहेत? पहिला आहे नंबर, दुसरा आहे युनिट. फॉर एक्झाम्पल 5 kg, 5 नंबर आणि kg काय आहे? युनिट. किलोग्राम काय आहे? युनिट. ओके सर. सो मॅग्निट्यूड ची फक्त गरज आहे स्केलर क्वांटिटी साठी, डायरेक्शनची गरज नाही. सर वी ऑलरेडी नो व्हॉट इज स्केलर क्वांटिटी, व्हॉट आर इट्स एक्झाम्पल्स. ओके, दॅट वी हॅव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस. सो गाइज, let me move on the next page. Let me write the next definition, that is vector quantity. Or shall I write the definition of vector quantity here itself? See, what I can do is this: the physical quantity which requires, here I have written only magnitude for its measurement. I should have written here both magnitude and direction for its measurement. Will you do that on your own? Do it, write it down and then reply me. Try to write the definition of vector quantity. How to write definition of vector quantity? Instead of this word scalar, first of all write here vector, and the physical quantity which requires only magnitude नाही, इथं काय लिहायला पाहिजे बाळ? which requires both magnitude and direction. which requires instead of only magnitude, write both magnitude and direction for its measurement. Write down and then reply me in the chat box. CW, clear and written. The physical quantity which requires both magnitude and direction. Let me write short form: magnitude and direction short form, for its measurement okay, is called vector quantity. Okay, is called vector quantity. ज्या फिजिकल क्वांटिटीच्या मेजरमेंट साठी मॅग्निट्यूडची पण गरज आहे आणि डायरेक्शनची पण गरज आहे. ओके, द फिजिकल क्वांटिटी फॉर विच magnitude as well as direction is required. Magnitude मध्ये काय काय येईल? What are the things in magnitude? Sir, number and unit. Yes. So number, unit आणि direction. All the three things are required. Then that quantity is called as vector quantity. Displacement, velocity, force, acceleration, all of these are vector quantities that you already know. Okay. So this point is also covered now. Okay, shall we move on to the next point? How much time we have, guys? It's 8:51, so we have 10 to 15 minutes more. Okay, so we can continue. All right, shall I move on to the next page, guys? Just reply me yes, no. This revision point is also over. So why we revise this? Because now we want to study vectors. Now we want to study about vectors, how to represent vector. Okay, and therefore we just revise these scalars and vectors once again. Okay, चला बाळांनो next page वरती जाऊयात. Write down representation of vector. Write down next point, representation of vector. How to represent a vector? Write down. Vector is represented by directed line segment. Okay. Vector is represented by directed line segment. Directed म्हणजे डायरेक्शन दाखवणारा. Line segment. Line segment means part of the line. Line segment. Okay. Let us try to draw a line segment. Fine. This is called as line segment. Directed means it will have a direction. So let me draw a directed line segment. See, all of these are directed line segments. So let me rub this one and this one. So see here, I have drawn different line segments, okay, but each has the direction. Okay. Now let us take one of the directed line segment. Let us take one of the directed line segment. So let us take this one. Okay, chala, ha घेऊया. Now let us write something about it. This is called as vector. This is how we represent the vector. This is how we represent the vector. Okay. Now let us name it. This portion of the vector is called as head. And the remaining portion is called as tail. Okay. So head and tail. Head will give you the direction of the vector quantity. Okay, sir. So head or the arrow will give you the direction of vector quantity. Okay. The length of the tail, this much will be called as tail. Or entire remaining part except this arrow, entire remaining part is called as tail. And the length of the tail gives magnitude or is proportional to magnitude. Okay, sir. Now to clarify this, let me give you one example. You people tell me, this vector has rightward direction. This vector is also having rightward direction. Okay. Let me call the first vector as A and the second vector as B. Which vector has more magnitude? That sense of comparison is nothing but the length of the tail. करेक्ट. सगळेजण तर बरोबर उत्तर देत आहेत. म्हणजे तुमच्या डोक्यात काहीतरी थॉट चालू आहे ना, की या दोन पैकी कुठला वेक्टर मोठा आहे. विच वेक्टर इज विच वेक्टर इज लार्जर इन मॅग्निट्यूड. थॉट तुमच्या डोक्यात काहीतरी चालू आहे. तो थॉट जो बाळांनो तुमच्या डोक्यात येतोय, तो थॉट बाळांनो या लेंथ मुळे येतोय. ओके. that thought itself is because of this length. More the length means more is the magnitude of the given vector. Okay. So या टेलचं काम काय आहे किंवा या लाईन सेगमेंटच्या लेंथचं काम काय आहे? मॅग्निट्यूड दाखवणं, टू रिप्रेझेंट द मॅग्निट्यूड. आणि या एरोचं काम काय आहे? टू रिप्रेझेंट द डायरेक्शन. If you are representing magnitude and direction, it means you are representing a vector. Is that clear to all of you? Just reply me small c so that I can move on to the next point, guys. Just a small c. बघा थॉट समजतायत का? शिकलाय तुम्ही हे सगळं आधी, पण बारीक बारीक जरा डिटेलिंग करूया ना त्याचं. म्हणजे काही पाठ नाही करावं लागणार. समजून घेतलं की बास झालं. काही पाठ नाही करावं लागणार. क्वेश्चन्स पण सॉल्व्ह करू आपण त्याची. बर, व्हेरी गुड. आता बुक मध्ये काही एक्झाम्पल्स दिलेले आहेत. ओके. फर्स्ट एक्झाम्पल इज लाईक दिस. Let us solve. Okay. Now all of these should be very easy things for you. The first example is this. Represent a displacement of 50 meter towards east. Write down. Represent displacement of displacement of represent displacement of 50 meter towards east. Okay, towards east direction. Okay, so first of all we have to figure out which is the east direction. Okay, बघा थॉट्स हळूहळू बिल्डअप करूयात. इवन कॉम्प्लेक्स क्वेश्चन सुद्धा तुम्ही इझिली सॉल्व कराल मग. Okay, fine. Now when you have, just give me a second, when you have a two-dimensional coordinate system, first of all decide the directions. If you decide this as a north direction, then reply me in the chat box where will be the east direction. A, B and C. You have to define where is the north direction and then you have to figure out where are the other directions. East direction कुठं असेल बाळांनो? Everyone? करेक्ट. मी चेक करतोय कोण मिस्टेक करतंय का. एव्हरीवन इज गिव्हिंग द करेक्ट आन्सर. व्हेअर विल बी द ईस्ट डायरेक्शन? बाळ ईस्ट डायरेक्शन कुठं असेल? इथं असेल सर. सी ला काय असेल सर? ईस्टला अपोजिट वेस्ट. सर नॉर्थला अपोजिट साऊथ. ओके फाईन. सो आता मिस्टेक नाही करायची. आय हॅव डिफाईन्ड दी नॉर्थ डिरेक्शन. आता बोला बाळांनो ईस्ट कुठं असेल? बोला. टेल मी where will be the east direction, guys? Should not be mistake. Think, imagine and then reply. Correct. Very good. Where will be the east direction? A or B? Huh? A or B? Yes, all of you have given the correct answer. It's, let me check if anyone has given wrong answer so that we can correct. No, everyone has said option B or the point B. Yes, all of you have given the correct answer. So here there will be east direction. Here there will be east direction. इथं ती east direction असेल. Okay. Sir, how to decide? Very simple. Very simple. The thought is if you are facing towards east, on the left hand side there should be north. जर तुम्ही पूर्वेला तोंड करून उभे असाल, in Marathi and as well as in English, okay, the language which you are comfortable in, you can remember. Okay, ज्या लँग्वेज मध्ये तुम्ही कम्फर्टेबल आहात त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही त्याला लक्षात ठेवा. इफ यू आर फेसिंग टुवर्ड्स ईस्ट म्हणजे तुम्ही जर पूर्वेकडे तोंड करून उभे असाल तर डाव्या बाजूला नॉर्थ येतो. ओके, इफ यू आर फेसिंग टुवर्ड्स ईस्ट then on the left hand side there is north. Now imagine if you are standing here. Okay, now this is your head. Okay, we are looking at you from the top, so we can see only the head. Okay, other parts of your body we cannot see. We can see your head only. Okay, okay, and you are facing, these are your eyes, these are your eyes. Okay, and you are facing towards east. This is your left hand, this is your right hand. Okay, this is your left hand, this is your right hand, and you are facing towards east. You are facing towards east. So whenever you are facing towards east, on the left hand side there is north. Is this thought clear to all of you guys? Reply me in the chat box. हा थॉट बाळांनो क्लिअर झाला का? पूर्वेला तोंड करून उभं राहिला की डाव्या बाजूला नॉर्थ येतो. कसं ठरवायचं समजलं? इथं पण चेक करा, इथं चेक केलं तरी चालेल. दिस इज युअर हेड, these are the legs. Okay, this is the left hand, this is the right hand. Yes or no? This is your left hand, this is your right hand, and you are facing towards east. If you are facing towards east, on the left hand side there is north. पूर्वेला तोंड करून उभारलं की डाव्या बाजूला नॉर्थ, आणि डाव्या बाजूला नॉर्थ असेल तर समोर तुमच्या ईस्ट असलीच पाहिजे. if your left hand is in the north direction, then your face is always in the east direction. हा thought clear करून घ्या. In the with this logic you can always decide the correct directions. Okay, what we have to do, we have to represent a displacement of 50 meter towards east. Okay, so let us first decide some directions. Yes sir, now we are solving the question. Back to the question, let us decide the directions. Okay sir, so let us decide this as north, then automatically this will be east sir, this is west, and this is south. Okay, now let us write the number and the unit: 10 meter, 20 meter, 30 meter, 40 meter, 50 meter. Okay, so from this point here we have 0. Anywhere you can draw, absolutely no problem. In the second quadrant, third quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant, anywhere you can draw, but you simply have to preserve the direction as east. You have to simply preserve the direction as east. Okay, so now you can check this length is equal to what? 50 meter. Length is equal to what? 50 meter. So this is the displacement of 50 meter, and this arrow is giving the east direction. Even if you have drawn it like this, that is also okay. Even if you have drawn it like this, that is also okay in the fourth quadrant. Absolutely no problem. Absolutely no problem. Okay, because it is again the same vector. Having the same magnitude, having the same direction, it means it is the same vector. तोच vector आहे. समजलं? Small c reply करा बाळांनो. Representation of vector. जमलं का? व्हेरी गुड. सो आता वेक्टर्स या पॉइंट्स ना सुद्धा आपण रिवाइज करायला सुरुवात केलेली आहे. वेक्टरच्या पॉइंट्स ना सुद्धा आपण रिवाइज करायला सुरुवात केलेली आहे. वी हॅव स्टार्टेड टू रिवाइज दी वेक्टर एज वेल. ओके, फाइन. So are the things taught in today's lecture and the things revised in today's lecture clear to all of you? Everyone reply in the chat box. Now I am expecting a reply from everyone. Everyone will reply now. Very good. Very good, Vaidehi. Good stress. So in the upcoming 2 or 3 lectures, guys, we will be done with all the revision points, and then we'll move on to the next points as well. Okay, but let us first revise the things. Let us develop the common convention. I'm expecting reply from everyone. Everyone shall reply. सगळ्या गोष्टी समजल्या का बाळांनो आजच्या लेक्चरच्या? ओके, यू आर आस्किंग फॉर द टेस्ट. ओके बाळांनो, टेस्टची जी काही नोटीस असेल आणि त्याचा जो काही सिलेबस असेल ना, तो ग्रुपवरती तुम्हाला दिला जाईल. ओके, सो जस्ट डोंट वरी अबाउट दी टेस्ट अँड इट्स सिलेबस. ओके, टेस्ट या संडेला जी आहे किंवा नाही या सगळ्या गोष्टी बाळांनो नोटीसमध्ये इन्फॉर्म केल्या जातील. सो जस्ट डोंट वरी. ओके, जस्ट डोंट वरी. जस्ट डोंट वरी बाळांनो, आज तुम्हाला नोटीस मिळेल. बरं, मला सांगा आजच्या सगळ्या गोष्टी समजल्या का? दॅट्स व्हॉट आय वॉज आस्किंग. एनी डाऊट यू वॉन्ट टू आस्क? एखादा कुठला पॉइंट तुम्हाला क्लिअर करायचा आहे? फिजिक्स मधला आता कुठला पॉइंट तुम्हाला आणखीन क्लिअर करायचा आहे? ऑल क्लिअर आहे? चालेल, ठीक आहे बाळांनो. बाकीचे जर तुमचे वेगळे कुठले डाऊट्स असतील, ओके, तर ते तुम्ही मला व्हॉट्सअपवरती मेसेज करू शकता. ओके, फिजिक्स मधले समजा कुठला क्वेश्चन जर आढळला असेल, ओके, in that case you can discuss that with me. Even if you want to discuss something, you can call me. Okay, Soham is asking something. Soham, okay, Soham, त्याच्याविषयी तुम्हाला मेसेज मध्ये रिप्लाय केलं जाईल बाळ. ओके, फर्दर इन्स्ट्रक्शन्स त्याच्या ज्या काय आहेत कोर्सच्या, ओके, त्या बाळ मेसेज मध्ये इन्फॉर्म केल्या जातील. चालेल, ओके. चला बाळांनो, या लेक्चरला आपण इथं थांबूयात. बरं, त्याआधी मला सांगा, इज देअर एनी लँग्वेज प्रॉब्लेम नाव? एव्हरीवन इज कम्फर्टेबल? तेवढे इंग्लिश येतं ना आपल्याला? Hmm? Now we are using the combination of Marathi and English. Okay, everyone comfortable? जमतंय ना? आणि हळूहळू बाळांनो ते शिकलं पाहिजे ना, हळूहळू शिकलं पाहिजे ना. येस, व्हेरी गुड. चला, सो गाइज, बाय बाय एवरीवन. लेट मी इन दिस लेक्चर एट दिस पॉइंट. चलो, बाय बाय एवरीवन, टेक केअर. येस, चलो चलो गाइज, बाय. येस.